Hello, my name's Angel. I'm going to read from the Bhagavad Gita, and this is from the Bhagavad Gita as it is, and it was written by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and I think you will find this interesting. Of the great sages, I am Raghu. Of vibrations, I am the transcendental Om. Of sacrifice, I am the chanting of the holy names, Japa. And of the immovable things, I am the Himalayas. Brahma, the first living creature within the universe, created several sons for the propagation of various kinds of species. Among these sons, Raghu is the most powerful sage. Of all the transcendental vibrations, the Omkara represents Krishna. Of all sacrifices, the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, is the purest representation of Krishna. Sometimes animal sacrifices are recommended, but in the sacrifice of Hare Krishna, there is no question of violence. It is the simplest and purest. Whatever is sublime in the world is a representation of Krishna. Therefore, the Himalayas, the greatest mountains in the world, also represent him. The mountain named Meru was mentioned in a previous verse, but Meru is sometimes movable, whereas the Himalayas are never movable. Thus, the Himalayas are the greatest, or are greater than Meru. By chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. By chanting these names, we can actually cure Alzeimers. And I know this is something that, very difficult to believe this, but if one would chant Hare Krishna very sincerely, he would remember. And the best way I could explain it is by actually, and that's the difficult part, is to chant sincerely, and to do this every minute, every moment. And we can always chant anywhere and any time. Chant these names of God. Krishna means all attractive, and of course, if there's a God, and most of us believe there's a God, he's all attractive. And so, by chanting these names of God, they will bring this memory that this disease is such a terrible disease, and most, by making a statement like I'm making, people are probably thinking, one, it's not true, but I just want to say the proof is in the pudding. Of course, there's people who, even if it did help people, then they're not going to believe it. And then, of course, there's people that, want proof, but in this world, what's true is false, and what's false is true. No one, there's two ways of looking at this. There's either God or there's no God, and I think there's two ways to look at it. Most people don't believe in God, or on the other hand, everyone believes in God. It's just, for example, you believe in money, or you believe in power, or you believe in sex, or you believe in, I don't know, nature. But everyone actually believes in God. They just have different names. Of course, on the other hand, really, who really believes in God? In a sense, it's rare to really find people that believe in God. And we know of one person, for example, Jesus. And there are many, you know, in the history of the world, there are people that actually have taught, you know, in the histories and scriptures, taught us to love God. But, you know, there's two ways to look at it. But we're all loving God in a sense, but we're not really actually acknowledging Him. Most of us don't even think of Him. But if we could constantly think of Him, and in this time and in this age, chanting the names of God, the proof is in the pudding. Just go ahead and try it. If you know someone, if you even you may have someone in your family suffering from this disease, Alzheimer, even ourselves. If not now, it's possible in the future. We could be suffering, and by chanting these names, I know in my heart, by chanting these names sincerely, and even if you don't believe it, there's benefit. That's how powerful these names are. And so, if you can just remember, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just chant these names. You'll see for yourself. But you know, you can't say, well, I chanted, and no, it's sincere, and you know, you'll be given the knowledge and the truth by doing it sincerely. And I'm going to say it again: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And you know, I'm doing this because I'm saying these things because I believe it. But if I were wrong, I didn't really hurt anybody. Very quickly, it's sort of like a person in a prison. You know, he's not guilty, but he's in prison, and he's going to pay for a crime he didn't commit. And if a person gives him some hope that, you know, he can be pardoned, and of course the person is serious, then and he tries to pardon his friend, for example, there really was no harm. So I'm giving information that I believe is true. And of course the proof is in the pudding. Try it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Take care.